2022. I just got done working for Spark. Let's talk about it. So I picked up my first order today at 9:30 in Arnold. It was a $34 shopping order. Right on. That's what we're trying to get. You know what I mean? And then no more shopping orders after that. In Arnold, they had a $35 curbside, but before I took it, I ran through the curbside just to check it out. About 20 cars there. I didn't want nothing to do with being car 21, so I just kept going, and I thought I would get something else in the South Zone. So I did not. I didn't, believe it or not, I went back to the West Zone, the place where I left yesterday, because of the horrible offers. But you know what? It's a new day. So I started off with a real short one item order out of Chesterfield, like for $15, going, whatever miles, not very far. But then I got like a $27 shopping order, or $26 shopping order, maybe another $27 shopping order, something like that. And then I got pushed over to St. Charles, and that's where I needed to pick up my grandson. I was real happy about that. It was a $27 shopping order, but then nothing over there. Believe it or not, I ended up taking a $34.96 $35 shopping order from Eureka. I was getting off at Chesterfield Airport Road. It's not as bad as it sounds. I was going to get something to eat. So I just hit Long Road and basically hit 109. It wasn't that bad. Guy gave me a $5 tip. It ended up being $39.96. So I came back on 109, and that was the West Zone, right? I've already done an order in the South Zone. I've done 3 or 4 in the West Zone, and then I'm coming up 109 to Manchester. That's at the edge of the South Zone. So I get like a $29 order out of the Manchester store, which is the South Zone, that went right back to the edge of the West Zone. So I take that order, right, and I deliver it. I see a $29 order going to Manchester Road, out of the Manchester Road store. I took it, but then I looked at the items, and it was 27 items for $29. No, I don't think so. Or 27 picks. I don't know how many items. No, so I'm going to see what's in the West Zone. I'm just going to see what's in there. I get a $46 shopping order out of Chesterfield, right? Back to Chesterfield. I probably should have just stayed there. So I get a $46 at Chesterfield. They ended up taking it away from me, but then I got it back, blah, blah, blah. It's only 23 items. Then I got a $34 shopping order, and then a $29 shopping order to finish the day. I did 10 orders, made $302, tip dependent. Quite a few tips today. $58 in tips today. We'll see if we get those, right? So 302, 10 orders. The 30, and here's my new expectation, right? Been talking a lot about it. $30 an hour, $30 a delivery. Got both of them today. For the weekend, I made one day was Wednesday. For the week, I made $993. Now I had 24, and I worked 34 hours. So, I bet it was 34 deliveries. So just real close. Hey, I've already said this. I've seen another $6.50 offer today. What I've seen a lot of is like $12 6-mile deliveries. I think they're splitting up. I think when they do that and they're all from the same store, they've split up what they've done is they've split up a batched order that nobody wants to do, and they're trying to get people to do them one at a time. And here's another thing I wanted to talk about today. There was a Sam's order today. It paid, I don't remember what I thought it paid $29 or something like that, but it was between 2 and 6, and it was in the West Zone. I think when I got that incentive, I was in the South Zone. I wasn't going to fight. It wasn't worth it to me to fight for that incentive. So I didn't do it. So that's on Spark, right? So they would have got that delivery done today, and somebody else probably did it and got their 15, right? But I didn't do it. I would have done it, but I can't trust them. So there you go. There you go. I think that is a big deal for them. So every order I did today was a shopping order. Right on. Right on. I probably walked 10,000 steps at least. Right on, right on, right on. God knows I need that. So I got a $46 order, a $41 order, $34 order, a $29 order, quite a few 26, 25s in there. That's what I thought I was going to end up doing, was averaging about 27, because I got a bunch of those. And I did do that 15 just to get the party started in the West Zone, because yesterday was so horrible out there. Now, after I got done with the order in St. Charles, which is part of the West Zone here in St. Louis, now I even turned on another zone. There's another zone west of there, and then the order that I took out of the St. Charles zone, St. Peter's it was, went like within a mile of a store over there. So I checked that out over there, even though I ended up not taking the delivery. So let me also say this. When I took the $35 order, there was a $45 order, right? Now, why wouldn't I take the $45 order? Let me tell you, it had 56 items, that's why. The order I took had 23. Yeah, I'm going to do a 23 picks, however you want to say it. So I'm going to do a $35, I think it was actually $35.97. So I'm going to, me personally, I'm going to do a 35.23 over a 45.56. Got to look at the items. That's why I also ended up not taking the $29 order out of the South Zone, because it had 27 items for $29. No, that's not enough. That's not enough. I just had a feeling, a gut feeling. My gut feelings are usually right on. Well, not all the time. But that time it was $46, followed by really 35, followed really by 30. 34. They've been pushing out a bunch of 34.90s. Why wouldn't they just make it 35.01? You think they'd add that 5 cents, make it look a little better. But blah, blah, blah. A great week between the two jobs. I made over 2,500. Not quite 26. Like 25, 40, something like that, maybe. I don't know. Something close to that. Right on. Right on, right on, right on. I was pretty disappointed with Spark after all the taking back the incentive thing, and then the app crashed on Wednesday. Sometime Wednesday, I was like ready to do a DoorDash delivery. I swear to God. But you got to have faith, man. You got to just stick with it. And I ended up doing pretty good on Wednesday, really good on Friday, pretty good yesterday. Even though I made over $300, I worked 11 hours probably, real close to that. And yeah, it was nasty. Those orders that I seen in Chesterfield yesterday, and then I seen another 650 today, and it wasn't crazy busy all day today. There were some times I had to wait for a magic hour. They're doing all kinds of sneaky stuff, sending these round robin, I call them magic hour deliveries, all the time. You know, they don't really have no rhyme or reason to them. Also, when they do send them to you, a lot of times they're garbage, and they're hoping that you will do them based on your acceptance rate going down. My acceptance rate this morning was 12%. Now that don't sound right. You're telling me I turned down 38 out of 50 orders? I don't think so. They might even be figuring the acceptance rate different. Now, it's pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Today, it should go up. I took a lot of, they sent me, maybe they figured me out. They sent me 3 or 4 shopping orders as a magic hour delivery. Right on. Yeah, I'm excited. You should make money during the holidays. Now, there was a time where there would have been a $144 incentive this weekend too, right? So you would have made the $300 plus the $144. You would have made $450. You know, but I think I worked a lot more back then too, because what happens when you have one of those big incentives? I will say this: you're more apt to take a lot more $20 deliveries than like today. I took one order that wasn't at least $26. One. It was a shopping order. It went 2 to 3 miles, not very far, and it was. I want to say it was. No, here's what it was. It was 2 kinds of tent steaks and some cinnamon rolls. So it was actually 3 items. I take that back. It was 3 items. Yeah, I can't fault myself for doing that. You know, if you ever have to pick up tent steaks, man, it's really tough to get the. They have the barcode on them. It's hard to get to it, man, but I finally got to it. What a day. What a day. 30 and 30, baby. That's where we're at right now. That's the new expectation. That's the new goal. $7 short of 1,000 if I get all these tips. You never know. But at least I'll make $950, right? So close enough to my goal of 1,000. Right on. What will I do with that? And I'm about ready to end this. What will I do with that 1,000? I'm going to pay my boat payment. I'm going to pay my truck payment, and then I'm going to put a little bit of my money with it, and pay my car payment. And I'll have all that paid. Those are December payments. I'll have all that paid